Assalamu alaikum. In today's video, I'll teach you guys very briefly what's the myth behind selling on Amazon. I'll try my best to be right on the money so that at the end of this video, you would at the bare minimum understand all of the methods of selling on Amazon. There are three ways of selling on Amazon that I would be discussing, and you would be able to differentiate between those sourcing methods and be able to tell that which one is for you based on the information that you would have, obviously based on your own personality. But at least you would understand that what are those selling methods. You might would have heard about selling on Amazon and you have absolutely no idea. That's why you are here. So that's my job in this video. At the end of this video, you would have absolutely full idea about different methods of selling on Amazon. There are three ways of selling products on Amazon. First one is private label, second one is online arbitrage, and third one is wholesale. Online arbitrage and Amazon wholesale, we will discuss these two together, and compared to it is the other sourcing method, which is private label. Let's use two categories here: private label and online arbitrage and wholesale. These are very easy to understand. So here we go. In private label, we go to a manufacturer and we ask them to manufacture product for us. Let's say we want to sell mobile phones or smartphones. We go to manufacturers in China and we tell them specifications about the phone that we want them to build, and then we give them a logo that we have designed and we tell them to put that logo on that product, and we develop that product as our own product, as under our own brand that we would have developed, and then we sell that smartphone. Now there are several other brands who are selling phones, but now we are selling the same product but under our brand name. It's not the same as iPhone and that brand would not be same. That's called private label. So that method of selling on Amazon involves us getting our products manufactured from China, or essentially the idea is to put our brand name on products and then sell them on Amazon. Now remember, by default, as the name suggests, this is a private label, hence that brand doesn't exist already. So when selling products as private label, we would be introducing those brands for the first time in the market. No one knows about those brands. That's why in private label, the second difference actually is that we would have to tell customers, we would have to do advertisement to tell customers that, hey, we got smartphones as well, we got tablets as well. So we would have to do marketing in order to come up on the top page of Amazon in order to make any sales. That's called private label. Now because we are developing the brand for the first time and that brand is being introduced on Amazon's catalog for the first time, that's why we would be doing everything from the scratch. We would be designing the product for the first time, we would be taking images, we would be writing description ourselves, we would be doing all the market research ourselves, we would be doing marketing and whatnot. So we would be doing all of that when we would be doing private label. This involves a lot of these complicated steps. Not that it cannot be done, but obviously I'm just explaining it, the steps that it would involve. Now on the other hand, other ways of selling products on Amazon are online arbitrage and wholesale. Now these sourcing methods are as easy to understand as private label. When you are doing online arbitrage and wholesale, you are not selling your own brand. So it's everything opposite from private label. In private label, you are developing your own brand which is not out there available on Amazon, which is about to be added in Amazon's catalog for the first time. Whilst in online arbitrage, you are not launching your own product. You are going to sell third-party products, brands that already exist. For example, high street shops, they do not have products of their own that they are selling. They are selling their own products, but for the sake of example, let's understand high street Boots or that grocery shop around the corner. They are not selling products under their own brand name. They are selling third-party brands. Or that electronics shop in the market, they are selling iPhones. iPhone is not owned or is not the brand of that seller selling it in high street. iPhone is owned by a big corporation called Apple, right? But those retailers in high street, they are buying this phone for the cheaper price from the brand, and then they are selling it as retail sellers to retail customers. They are not the owner of the brands. They are working inside the supply chain of a brand which is owned by someone else. So they are not selling their own brand. Similar to that, on Amazon, we would be selling products of other brands which already exist. These brands would have existed for dozens of years, for hundreds of years, brands that consumers already know about for decades. So we'll be selling those brands. So the second difference in online arbitrage and wholesale is that we would not be listing these products on Amazon. Hence, we would not be doing anything that we do in private label, which involves taking brand new images, developing the product and then images, and then creating listing on Amazon and doing market research about those products on Amazon. So essentially creating the whole listing on Amazon. We would not be doing any of that in online arbitrage or wholesale method of selling on Amazon, because listings of those products would already exist. These products already exist on Amazon. All we would be doing in online arbitrage and in wholesale is sourcing those products, finding those products, and then once we have found those products for cheaper prices from outside of Amazon, then all we would be doing is just going there on Amazon and kind of saying that, hey Amazon, I got the same product as well, along with tens of other sellers who are selling the same product. So in online arbitrage and in wholesale model, we would be sourcing existing brands which already exist. For example, Colgate, for example, Nike, for example, Adidas. So these brands already exist. All we will be doing is finding these products for cheaper prices from outside of Amazon and then flip them for profit on Amazon. So the difference between private label and online arbitrage / wholesale is quite clear, right? Now what's the difference between online arbitrage and wholesale? The difference between arbitrage and wholesale is the method of sourcing. Selling is the same. We are not creating any new listing. Listings already exist, but the difference is in sourcing. In online arbitrage, we would be finding those products which are listed on Amazon already, which in wholesale as well and in arbitrage as well. But in arbitrage, we'll be finding those products from outside of Amazon from retailers like Asda, from Boots, from Superdrug, from high street retailers, or from any retailer which are selling it for cheaper prices from outside of Amazon. The good news is when doing online arbitrage that there is no minimum order quantity. So from the analysis and from the numbers that we would see on Amazon, for example, a Colgate toothpaste is selling 20 times a month and it's selling for £9 on Amazon. We find it for cheaper price from Tesco, let's say for £3 straight away. This is profitable for us, right? On Amazon now we see that this product is selling 20 times a month. From Tesco there is no minimum order quantity. We can buy there because now we know that on Amazon there are other sellers who are selling the same product. That's why we do not want to buy 20 units of it because it's selling 20 a month, but there are some other sellers as well. So that's why we can assess the competition and buy only so many units that we need from retail sites, because retail sites do not have minimum order quantity. So the difference in online arbitrage and wholesale is in the way that we source these products. So in online arbitrage, we source these products from retailers. So from retailers, we find cheaper products which are listed on Amazon, typically for double the price they are on these retail sites to at least cover up the Amazon's fee and then make up reasonable profit as well. On the other hand, when we are doing wholesale, we are selling same kind of products which are already listed on Amazon, which are already selling. We do not have to do any marketing. We do not have to create new listings. We do not have to tell customers about those products because these brands are doing marketing using their own marketing tactics every single day on the television, in the movies, form of posters or whatever. On the other side, when we are doing wholesale, we would be sourcing same products which are already listed on Amazon, but then we would be sourcing those products from distributors, from wholesalers. For example, grocery shops or corner shops or retail shops. Where are they buying those products from? So they are buying it from either directly from the brand or from distributors or wholesalers. So in the wholesale model, we would be going to those distributors and wholesalers and buying those products from them, products of other brands, not private label. So in wholesale and the arbitrage, only difference is in the way we source these products. On an arbitrage, we source these products from other retailers, and in the wholesale model, we source and we find these products from distributors and from wholesalers. The limiting factor in the wholesale model would be these distributors or wholesalers would have minimum order quantity that we would have to meet in order to buy those products. Other than that, they are great because just under one roof we can buy lots of products compared to arbitrage, in which we would be sourcing individual products from individual sites. But then it has the benefit, online arbitrage has the edge that we can buy only so many units that we need depending on the sales volume out there on Amazon. So to summarize all of this, there are three ways of selling products on Amazon. One is private label. In private label, we would be developing product, we would be listing products for the first time on Amazon. We would be doing marketing of that product because no one knows about that product, and we would be doing market research and whatnot about that product, and we'll be launching it for the first time, right? On the other hand, other ways of selling on Amazon is selling third-party brands which already exist. Hence, we do not have to do marketing because everyone knows about those brands. Customers already are coming on Amazon to buy those products every single day. All we would have to do is source those products using one of the two ways, either online arbitrage, in which we go on to retailers site, Tesco, Asda, Ocado, Boots, Superdrug, these websites, and find cheaper products and then sell them for profit on Amazon, or the other sourcing method in which we go to distributors and wholesalers, and then from there we buy these products and sell them for profit on Amazon. So essentially there are two ways of selling physical products on Amazon: private label, and the second one is online arbitrage / wholesale. Now which one is for you is totally different topic. Usually we advise new sellers to begin with online arbitrage and wholesale sourcing method, because this sourcing method is just great because there is less risk involved in it. We are not launching our own product about which we have no idea that how would it perform. There is less risk involved, and in online arbitrage and wholesale model we have great information available at our disposal that we can take a look to decide that if the product is selling, and if it is not selling, then we can move on to the next product, and it's quicker to start as well. So that's all about today's video. If you have benefited from today's video, alhamdulillah, and if you have any questions, you can connect with me on Instagram. I'll see you guys inshallah in next video. I'll see you soon. Inshallah, I'll see you guys soon in next video.